Hey there, welcome to DIY Cat, and here are 5 things you need to know about gel nail polishes. Number 1. What is the difference between an LED lamp and a UV lamp? Well, there isn't any. All nail lamps use UV light to cure the polish. Not all lamps are LED. All lamps use UV, but there's LED lamps and there's compact fluorescent or CFL. Most lamps are CFL. CFL lamps are cheaper and easier to come by. I think I saw some on Amazon for about 40 bucks, but they take longer to cure. LED lamps are more expensive and harder to get your hands on, but they cure gel faster. There are several gel polishes that cure under LED. Those also cure under fluorescent, but there are gels that cure under fluorescent and not LED. You need to make sure you have the right lamp for your nail polishes. Unfortunately, every gel polish I've ever used said to use UV or LED, despite the fact that they're the same thing. So I suppose if I had the funds, I would just get an LED lamp. I currently have a CFL, but I have LED bulbs in my Amazon cart just waiting for me to buy them so that I could convert my lamp into an LED lamp. LED cures faster and therefore is neater. The only place I've ever seen an LED lamp is at the nail salon I go to get my nails done, and whether or not it's actually LED is questionable, since all gel will cure in 30 seconds, even under a CFL. Just that it won't cure all the way, it won't cure right. So I'm not sure if they have LED or CFL. I just take their word for it. Only gel polish cures under a UV light, and gel polish only cures under a UV light. You can't just go outside in the sunlight. It has to be the concentrated UV spectrum lights that you get out of the lamp. Number 2, gel is not nail polish. Nail polish is pigments and paints suspended in a solvent. Your nail polish dries as the solvent dissipates, leaving just the pigment. Gel, on the other hand, does not dry because it's not pigment suspended in solvent. It cures on a molecular level. The lights force all the molecules to bump into each other, and that's how you get that hard cured shell. I don't know a ton about that. I know that you can't go in the sun to cure your nails, and no matter how long you leave it out, gel doesn't dry out. But I wouldn't recommend not putting the lids back on. I did leave links to the stuff that I read to figure this out down below. It's pretty sciencey, it's kind of cool. I needed to know exactly how gel worked. I was frustrated with why I wasn't getting the same results as I get in the salon, since I do it myself at home, and it does get expensive and time consuming to have to change it every week because it started lifting or it didn't set right. So I went on a mission to actually find out what gel was and how it worked. So put all the links down below. You can check it out yourself, and I hope you do. Number 3, if you've got thin nails, nothing will last long on you. I've dealt with trying to paint my nails with nail polish and having it not stay on for more than a day. I've had gel polish not stay on as long as it's supposed to. I know people who can have the same gel manicure for 3-4 more weeks, and my mother goes like a month between manicures. I don't know. I can't do that. If you've got thin nails like I do, they will bend and compromise the gel because it'll create little air pockets underneath the gel in between your nail, which lets in waters and oils, and it gets caught in your hair and caught on your clothes. And if you pick at your nails at all, now you've got more space to do it in. So if you've got thin nails, it doesn't really matter what you put on your nails. It's not going to stay on very long. That's just something you might have to come to terms with. Leads me to number 3. I meant number 4. You can do a backfill with gel. This was another thing that I looked up. It was someone's blog. I'll find it and I'll link it down below. I had a manicure on and it was still looking pretty good, but I wanted to change the color. I just bought a new purple gel. Turns out you can totally backfill gel. You just need to buff off the top layer, buff it pretty well. I would say you probably take off 30% of the existing gel. So you buff it off and then you just do another manicure as per usual, but you will have to go darker. Gel is pretty hard to cover up, and if you wanted to do a lighter color, you'd have to put on so many layers that you might as well it won't work. So you can backfill, but you're gonna have to do a darker color. I'll put links to how you do it down below. And finally, number 5, you can totally do nail art with gel polish. I've scoured the internet. I found very little. I mean, I found more since I've looked, but it's not as common to do nail art with gel polish. And I don't know why. I think because it's just a new thing. In my opinion, it's easier to do nail art with gel because it's more stable. You grind it down with one of these. You grind it down a little. And then you glue stuff to it, you add glitter, you add paint, top coat it. You keep sanding and top coating until it's nice and smooth the way you want it. And you can, if you go on Pinterest and look up gel nail art, it's gonna take you a while, but you'll find some. It's pretty neat, it actually comes out really well. But you gotta keep in mind that any of these additions, the glitters, paints, other nail polishes, I suppose, will compromise the integrity of the gel. Gel works best when it's able to adhere seamlessly to the layer below it, and when you add things to it like glitters and stuff, it can't create quite as strong a bond. You might get pockets, you might get an extra big chunk of gel somewhere in there, like under one of your glitters, and it won't cure as well. So you gotta be a little more careful, but you can definitely do nail art with gels. In fact, I'm gonna do a video on that next. So there you go, those are 5 answers to my burning questions about gel nail polish. If you have any more, feel free to ask down below in the comment section. I linked to all the sciencey things down below. I'll find the girl's blog who I realized you could backfill from, and I'll give her credit and link her down below as well. And that's it. I hope that, gel's not for everyone. I know that Christine at Simply Nailogical does not care for it, but she's got long, beautiful, strong nails. So if I had nails like that, I would use polish too. Anyway, that's it. If you've got any questions, leave them down below. If not, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!